Hey guys, it's Morgan. Welcome back to another video in the winter maintenance series on Loretta the Game Changer. She's all shined up. We got the whole back end done. Shock is rebuilt. Linkage is greased. Everything's been gone through there. The last real mechanical thing I need to do is grease the steering head. I have not done that on this bike in a year. So I did it right when I got the bike, but I haven't done it since. So it's time to do that. And then also in this video, I'm super excited. Let me show you what else we're gonna do. All right, so if you know, I've been watching very long, you know I've been working with Decal Works for a very, very long time, and I'm very happy with everything they do. But I had Nick from the Design Lab Co. reach out to me, wanting to work with us, and we were gonna do that. And I'm looking, dude, this thing looks so good. Boom, there we go, guys. All new shiny graphics. Really excited about these. Going with the whole trend of the Bass boat, beautiful, flaky, metal flake, awesomeness. I cannot wait to install these. So I got brand new white plastics, OEM white plastics, because no one can make plastics for these new bikes yet that I know of. I think there's like some patent that they put on them. I don't know. There's some weird deal that you can't get up. So start the video. Let's take the front end off of this thing, grease up those steering head bearings, show you how we do that. And then we're going to start putting plastics on, graphics on, and I even have a cool seat cover, which should make a whole bunch of you guys happy because all you did was complain about my orange seat cover, which I actually really like. So yeah, let's get after it. And guys, I am not doing the forks yet in this winter rebuild series because these forks really don't have a ton of time on them since I put the Del Saggio spheres in them. So I'm holding off before I do fork service. I will show you guys that. But I'm also going to revalve the Del Saggio spheres to work a little bit better for what I do with it. These are just the stock sphere settings, which are actually pretty darn good. But I think I can make them better. All right, guys, still looks nice and greasy. Happy about that. So I'm gonna clean it all up, get the old kind of gross grease off of it. I think I'm gonna take this over to the parts washer and really clean it up just to get it nice and shiny. All right, got that way nicer. Now with this bearing, I'm just gonna use rags and clean it up, because I don't want to get all the grease out of it. This one I didn't get all the grease out of it. It just moves pretty easily, but there's still some grease left in there. I don't feel the need to just completely douche them, because leaving a little bit in there is okay, even if it's a little bit dirty. So obviously, if you feel the call, go ahead. But to me, this works just fine, and we'll grease them up, and they'll be great. No, not till Monday. Yeah. Oh, you got time. You got time to give me a hard time. All right, guys, we're just going to mush grease in. And, yeah, I'm getting it all over here, but we'll clean that all off. You just want to get it down into the bearings. And obviously, in this situation, too much grease is enough grease because you're not spinning things at high speed that's going to overheat or anything like that. And it does cause a mess, but that's okay. We can clean that up. All right. So that's good. Set this out of the way. Now, do the same thing with this. Again, we're just going to push grease down in. Get the bulk of this off with this towel, just so there's not globs of it. Now we're going to go back over and we're going to jockey this thing. I'm going to set the camera down, guys, so you can kind of watch it happen. It's a bit of a thing since that Mako 360 is on there. It's harder to get the nut. Anyway, it's a bit of a fight, but this is the important part. Get the grease down in that bearing, and then I'll show you how we tighten everything up. That damn camera running, it's working. It's working. So I'm happy. All right, guys, so we got the front end done. I didn't show you. So what you do is you slide the forks up in here. You leave these loose. You tighten these down on the bottom. And then this thing, like I said, this thing's crazy because you got to kind of like ease this down as you tighten this down because it won't clear this. So it's a bit of a pain in the butt to do it without taking the mount off, but I did it. Then you tighten this to 17 Newton meters. Then you tighten these. Then you tighten that. And these are 12 Newton meters. These are 17 Newton meters. So I actually, quick disclosure, these I do 12. These I do 20 because it seems like 17, if you just barely tip over, it'll like twist. So this does, if you go a little tight up here, you're not interfering. If you go too tight here, you're going to interfere with the bushings coming up and sliding through the fork. Up here, you're not interfering with anything. So, and you got the cap to help hold it tight. So a little bit extra here helps keep it from twisting up so easy. All right, now for the fun part. Let's go grab our plastics. We're going to put the plastics on. I'm not going to describe putting the plastics on, except that going with OEM plastics is really nice because they fit really well. So I'm going to grab my tank first, put that, I got to clean it really good, put that on, and then we'll start mounting plastics on.
That bucket of bolts anyhow?
I don't know. Maybe it's the big old sissy bar I got on there, or the solo seat. Maybe it's the Z bars. It could be that kickup pedal you gave me for Christmas. Maybe it's that Sportster tank that Oren and Curtis welded up for me. Or even them crazy fishtail pipes that Will welded up coming up way behind me. But you know what I do know?
What's that, Billy?
Ha ha ha! Super stoked, looking good. I got to go over everything like this. This right here is trying to kind of pop up. When you do graphics, guys, I've got a whole video on doing graphics, so I didn't go into it on this. It takes a lot of time, and when you get it on there, you're not done. Like, you get it on there, let it sit for 24 hours, and then you want to come back and like make sure everything's good. You know, before you go ride it, get the heat gun back out, make sure everything goes down, make sure the bubbles are all gone, all that stuff. I'm going to show you what this looks like overall here real fast, but I want to show you something I did. These bikes have this coolant hose right here, and the pipe touches, especially if you dent the pipe in like this, it wants to touch it. So what I did is I took another piece of radiator hose, I cut it, slit it gutted it like a fish, and then I zip tied it. And we're going to see about these zip ties. I don't know. I'm hoping they're far enough out of the way of the pipe that they don't melt. If they aren't, then we'll have to come back with some safety wire or something. But the safety wire isn't good because it might cut the other hose. So anyway, we're going to try it. But I hope this will keep the pipe from touching that radiator hose. I haven't had any issues. It has touched it for hours and hours with no problem. But I wanted to solve that problem. So let me get the pipe on here. We're going to go back to an FMF right now. I'm still waiting on my new Motos pipe, which is on the way from Turkey. But I want a pipe on this thing because I want to ride the thing. So yeah, we're going to put the FMF gnarly on it, get the silencer on, drop it down, and then I will talk to you about that seat cover and a few other things that I'm really excited about. All right, guys. I think this thing turned out absolutely beautiful. I really can't wait to get the Motos pipe on here so it's like totally fresh and shiny looking, except for, I guess, you know, that and some scratches. But here's the thing. I am down deep in my heart and soul a punk rocker. So have been for a very long time. Anyway, that's why there's a punk rock club. That's what I'm all about. So the thing about punk rock is you can't have it too shiny. Like, you got to have some scratchy, whatever. You can have some shiny stuff, but it can't be perfect. Absolutely no way do I want it perfect. But this thing turned out so well. The Design Lab graphics fit absolutely perfectly with zero issues. Absolutely perfect fit. Really, really easy to install. Very happy with that. Really, really like the metal flake. There we go. Oh, focus. There we go. I love the metal flake. I love the colors. They did a great job. We got all of our sponsors on there. They sent me a Guts seat cover, and I have to say, that is hands down the nicest seat cover, or easiest seat cover at least, I've ever installed. That thing went so easy. It's just like the stock one. It's got the elastic all the way around it. It goes on. It was easy to stretch. I think it looks awesome. So yeah, big fan of those guys. They're all like 100% American made. I got a little thing here. Quick shout out to Guts factory seats. They're awesome. My kids actually really like them. They got seat covers, and actually my one boy has a whole seat on his bike and he absolutely loves it. So big fan of that. That turned out really, really well. The steering now is all perfect. Basically everything on this bike is ready to rock and roll. The motor is the motor. It's got another probably 40, 50 hours before I need to do a top end on that. Everything's good. Wheel bearing, everything is good. I'm just really happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this winter bike maintenance series. If you did, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Maybe consider giving us a subscribe if you have not yet. Also, please consider helping us out by using our Rocky Mountain ATV link, our First Track Motorsports link, or all the other links that are in the description. It really does make a huge difference to this channel. And hopefully we can grow this channel big enough that we can do way more cool stuff and testing and all kinds of stuff. I really want to grow this channel to a big thing so that I can do tons of stuff to provide a ton of good content for you guys. Anyway, I'm excited about how Loretta looks. I'm excited about everything on it. I cannot wait to go ride dirt bikes. My leg's starting to feel better. I think I'm actually going to get out this weekend, at least do some figure eights with my kid. And then we have actually entered the Verb Moto Gypsy Tales 500 in Mesquite, Nevada. That is on March 9th this year. If you guys are going to be there, comment below. If you're not signed up yet, consider it. It's a team race. It's 500 minutes, so it's 8 hours and 20 minutes worth of dirt biking. I'm going to be team racing with my older boy. My younger boy is going to be team racing with another kid that's on our Highland Cycles team who he battles with on the track. So it is going to be a ton of fun. Make sure you subscribe because we're filming that whole thing. I don't know that I'm going to be 100% by then, but we are going to be close and we're going to give it a shot anyway. Thank you guys so much. I absolutely love what I get to do for a living, both working on these things and making these videos for you guys. It really, I just feel like someone needs to pinch me. I'm in a dream. Thank you guys so much. I hope you get out and spread the gospel of two wheels, and I desperately hope that what we are doing here is inspiring you guys to work on, but more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!